It's time for Fan Friday!
We're gone to the Snow Dogs!
This is crazy, Harry. I'm Anne, and there's a kitty, and it's Fan Friday.
So if you would like to submit a question for Fan Friday, just leave a comment down below using the hashtag AskGTTSD, and next week, maybe we'll answer one of your questions. For this week, let's get to the questions. Webkins Husky Gaming and More wants to know, how do you choose how much food a husky gets? Well, a lot of it is based on the activity level of the dog, the age of the dog, if you are a full working dog. There's a lot of different things that actually go into it. All of our dogs get fed 3 times a day, and they get a half a cup of food at a time. Now, on days when we're really active, like if we're running the sled or running the bike and they're doing a lot more activity, I actually usually give them about a half a cup more. It really just depends on how active we are, but all the girls get fed 3 times a day, and they eat about a cup and a half of food total per day, which doesn't seem like a lot. Huskies don't need a lot of food. That's why sometimes you do see overweight huskies. People will overfeed them. They don't really need a lot of food. They have a really interesting metabolism. Alyssa had a fun question. What is your goal for your subscribers? I don't know that we necessarily have like a goal. Like, I like to hit the milestones, like 250K is our next milestone, and then after that it'll be 500K. Do I have a goal? My goal is basically just to keep growing this audience, to keep sharing what living with Huskies is like, educating about Huskies, about the breed, and about dogs in general. So I guess my goal would be to keep growing. And we do that basically by you guys liking our videos, commenting on our videos, and sharing our videos. You guys help this channel grow more than anything else that we do. So if you tell other people about us, it'll help us grow. So I guess the goal is to just keep growing. I want to go just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Luis McAllister wants to know, are you going to be making more training videos? We do have a whole training playlist that I will link up in the cards above. Shelby's hiding behind a tree. I do have some ideas for some more basic dog training videos, and hopefully I will get those done soon. I have a whole list of video ideas and different things that I want to do, and some of those are on the list. Like, I want to teach you guys how to make your dog look. There's quite a few other things I'd love to show you guys how we trained our dogs to do them. And then of course the DIY agility series. We're going to show you guys how to build some agility equipment and then how to train your dogs for agility. Shelby butt. Shelby. I'm not turning the hose back on, honey. There's enough water in the pool. Shane wants to know if we renamed Oakley when we got her. When we adopted her, her name was Oakley. When the girl who we got her from got her, her name was Oakley. And I think the girl before that, her name was Oakley. But before that, we found out that Oakley's name was actually Riley. So apparently, in part of her life, her name was Riley. I think I like the name Oakley better than Riley. What do you think, Oakley? She's like, I don't usually listen to my name real well anyway, so it don't matter to me. Brittany Brassard asks, what do you do with Oakley in the summer when it's so hot? The other girls seem to like to play in the water, but Oakley doesn't play outside. How do you keep her cool when you're outside? Usually for Oakley, she doesn't stay outside for as long. She'll come out here for a little bit. Like right now it's not too bad. She's in the shade. There's a little bit of a breeze, so she's actually doing okay out here right now. It's not real hot today either. But normally Oakley will just go back inside, lay in front of her fan, lay in the air conditioning, and then the other two will play in the pool and play in the hose and play in the sprinkler. But Oakley, in the summertime, she likes to be inside more than outside because it's cooler in there. Now in the wintertime, I swear Oakley could sleep outside because she loves the snow. So for keeping her cool in the summer, we just try to keep her comfortable. AC, fan, usually works the best for her. And frozen dog treats, of course. Chaco Miko says, why isn't my husky fluffy? I think we answered this once a long time ago. A lot of it has to do with breed, with breeding. If your husky was bred for racing, was your husky bred for working? Was your husky bred for show? Were they bred just as a companion pet? Were they bred from a backyard breeder, somebody that may not have known what they were doing? There's a lot of different things that can cause a husky to be not so fluffy. Usually when a husky is not so fluffy, it means that they have working line huskies. Why are we in my lap? It usually means that they have working line Huskies somewhere in their lineage. Really? You girls are so loud. Take, for example, Memphis. Memphis has a very full, fluffy type of coat. She is from champion show dog bloodline. So she looks like what a standard AKC Husky should look like. But a lot of times when you see the Huskies with the longer legs and the not so fluffiness, it means that they have a lot of racing line Huskies in their blood. There's a lot of different reasons that it can happen, but there's just a couple reasons. Natalie Harriet wants to know, what time do your Huskies go to bed, and do you have a daily routine? We have a fairly regular daily routine. They're fed every day at the same time. We usually go to bed every day around similar times. We try to make sure that they're fed the same time all throughout the day, so usually about 9 o'clock, 3:30, 7:30 is about when they get fed. We try to keep that routine going every day. Same thing with the inside-outside routine. It's pretty much the same every day. We try to keep them on a routine so that if we have to leave the house or anything, the dogs are pretty routine. They kind of know what's going on. They know when they're going out to play. They know when we're going to be there, when we're not going to be there. So we have a fairly good routine. Not as good as we did when we were going to work every day, but they still seem to be in a pretty good routine. We got some mail. We got some mail. And apparently sleepy dogs. First thing we got today is this. It's a little zero. One of them little, I don't know how you say what they're called. But it doesn't say who it's from. For those of you that don't know, Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies. It's my number 2 on my list of movies. So whoever sent this, you're awesome, but I don't know who sent it. There was no note. So if you sent this, leave me a comment so that I know. And we got this beautiful drawing from Cinna, Chris, and Kiara. And their question is, do you have any tips on family vlogging? My biggest tip on vlogging is have fun. Don't try to overdo it. Don't try to force yourself to do it. Just have fun with it. Start off trying to do like maybe 2 to 3 days a week. And then if you feel like you have more, extend it a little bit. But the biggest thing out of all of it is have fun. Be passionate about what you're sharing with everybody else, and you will find other people that will enjoy your passion. Hey, Fluffy Butt. And we got this drawing from Alana, and a letter from Trevor, and a drawing from Evie. And we got a letter from Raven with a couple of questions. Raven wants to know if Memphis still uses the bells. She does. I don't know if you can see them, but they are still hanging up over there. And when Nora was here, she also used them. When Memphis really, really needs to go out, she does still ding the bells. She also wanted to know if when any of the girls were young, if they growled more than they howled or barked. I wouldn't say they necessarily growled. They kind of did that grumbly talk thing, though. Probably not more. Probably all about the same. And we got a letter from Vivian, and Vivian wants to know, what was your favorite thing about Shiloh? I would have to say her ability to overcome all the things she went through in her life. And what is your favorite type of dog besides Huskies? Probably St. Bernards, because that's the first thing that came into my head. And what's your favorite thing about living in Michigan? The seasons. The fact that we actually get to experience all 4 seasons. And a drawing from Jenna. And a postcard from Sydney, Australia from Rachel and Nicole. And they say, travel to more parks. Show us more of your holidays. Hopefully, within the next couple weeks here, we'll be back out camping. We've been doing a lot of work around our house. And if you've been watching the vlogs, we've been doing a lot of work around our other house too. So hopefully we'll start traveling again soon. And we got a letter from Carly, who can be found at mycaninefamily.tumblr.com if you guys want to check that out. And Carly wants to know if we've ever considered feeding the dogs raw. We have. We've gone back and forth about it. I don't know that it's something we'll actually ever do. They do really good on Dr. Tim's dog food. All of the dogs do really good on Dr. Tim's dog food. So right now, I don't really have a reason to switch to raw. Are you spraying your sister? No! Sally! Alright, you guys, that's all we have for Fan Friday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you didn't do so yet, you can go check out Monday's video, which was a DIY Neapolitan ice cream treat for dogs video. Shall we? Can I have that back? Yeah, you shouldn't put it in your mouth like that. And then Wednesday's video was a who the heck is Nora video, since a lot of you guys thought Nora was our new dog. Shall we? Are you coughing in the pool? I actually have a really cool video, hopefully going up sometime next week, of the dogs playing in ice, which should be a lot of fun. So, if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so be sure to come back and check for our new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends to help us grow the audience. As always, you guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Goodbye!